I'm Ryan.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Mikkel.
We're Hudson Realty Partners. Today we are at Hughes Landing, a 66-acre mixed-use lifestyle development right on Lake Woodlands. There's a mixed use of office product. We've got a hotel, we've got restaurant row, we've got apartments, we've got grocery, lots of outdoor amenities. You can rent kayaks right over here on the lake. So really great place to be. This is definitely one of the higher and more premier locations for tenants, office users to be in the Woodlands.
And the reason we're here today is we want to actually show you the different types of commercial real estate. Whether it's you're wanting retail, multifamily, a grocery anchored retail development, whether you want hospitality, we kind of want to give you a view of all of that.
We're standing right in front of Restaurant Row. Here's Fogo de Chao and Del Frisco's. There are about a half a dozen or more different dining locations right here all together. You can show up and you don't even have to decide ahead of time where you're gonna eat. In addition to Restaurant Row, you've got Whole Foods. So all of this development is grocery anchored by Whole Foods, a number of boutiques.
You have your office space. Of course, you go back here, if you look up, you have your multifamily. So it really does kind of have something for everybody here, right?
Live, work, and play, all in one location. Lifestyle centers are kind of your cream of the crop
Class A.
developments, yeah, because they combine everything. They have amenities and locations and classes of tenants that are typically not found in just traditional standalone or freestanding retail centers, traditionally not found in malls or outlet centers or some of your other classes of retail. So this is definitely a first-class premier lifestyle development done by Howard Hughes.
Obviously, when you hear Class A and you see that the higher ended areas, they are going to be on the higher spectrum of your price per square foot. So I like to tell my clients, we can always want to be some places, but we have to find what fits your budget.
Your lifestyle developments are typically reserved for kind of the creme de la creme. It's usually big national retail credit tenants. You know, you have groups like Trulux and Del Frisco's, groups that are well capitalized, typically have a national, regional presence. The boutiques here, you know, they're selling purses that are probably, you know, minimum $100. Just very high-end, well-known brands.
So I guess as far as the multifamily here too, it's the same thing. If you're looking for multifamily to rent or live because you work in the area, these are Class A multifamily buildings. So a lot of them want to be around that lifestyle. They want to be able to walk to the grocery store. They want to be able to walk out to dinner. They want to be able to go paddleboard in the morning or do yoga on the lake. So I mean, these also, if you're looking for that multifamily dimension, that's a great, you know, cap too, because it's got everything around you. And there's oil companies, pipeline companies. There's a ton of things in this area that definitely want their employees to also capitalize off the lifestyle. So if your employees can walk over to Del Frisco's or Trulux for lunch, or you can bring your customers over here, that's what a lot of businesses are looking for too. So if you have a larger scale business that you want that lifestyle type capability for your employees, or you have a restaurant that's, you know, multi-chain or anything like that, this would be the perfect location for you.
I think some of the advantages of a center like this is that it's a live, work, play. So coming from a mom standpoint, I could be at my office over here. My kiddos are at the school right around the corner. We can go grab dinner after work, long day, but like during the summers, for example, you can go spend time out on the lake with your family and still have all of your amenities still right here, even for a late evening. We have the longer days in the summer, so it just makes sense to be able to enjoy. And you know, morning workouts right around the corner. Everything is right here, and there's such a convenience, and that's such an amenity to a lot of tenants.
High-end nail salons, there's high-end gyms, all those things are right here. So whether you're having to get your nails done, bringing your dog to get groomed, wanting to go shopping, wanting to grab some groceries, I mean, there's everything right here in this little hub. And in the Woodlands, it's pretty awesome because there is two major lifestyle developments like this, which we've got Hughes Landing and then we've got Market Street. Obviously, we've talked about this before, but you are going to pay for the square footage, but look what's around you. You've got the walking traffic. You've got everybody that's going grocery shopping, that's coming out to check out the area, people that are going on walks around here. So you have a lot of walk-through traffic in these two areas. Now you're going to pay for that. So a lot of times we do have to encourage our clients to look at the numbers and make sure it works for them, because sometimes lifestyle developments aren't in the budget. And sometimes they are.
One of the things on these lifestyle developments is the synergies between the different asset types. So you've got the office users and the employees of these companies patronizing the restaurants during the day. Then you have the residents here that live in these lakeside condos patronizing and visiting the restaurants and the retailers in the evening. You've got the hotel with the folks who are visiting from out of town that are also patronizing all these establishments. So you have all these synergies, like everything just kind of works, and there's
vibes.
And there's just an energy and a mix that works off of each other for all the different asset classes.
If you go and get a retail that's standalone, I mean, that's great if that's great for your business, but if you need that walk-through traffic, you need the users to come to you, this is one of the areas that definitely bring that to you, because there's always somebody going out to eat, coming out to the lake, going shopping, going to Whole Foods, like you always have that.
The Woodlands has a higher population than the city of Conroe, but it's not a municipality, it's a township, which is sort of a hybrid. I think it's the only township in the entire state of Texas, and it's a hybrid between a city or municipality and an unincorporated area. The Woodlands has covenants, conditions, and restrictions that they use to govern property use and what people can and what they can do at their property. A little bit different. They don't have their own police department. They don't have a mayor. They've got a board of directors. So the structure is a little bit different, but very similar to a municipality.
We've had situations where we've had somebody wanting to go in a retail center, and even the listing agent wasn't aware of the township capabilities. And so we've ran into things, because they can generally tell you if you want to open any type of like smoke shops or things like that, they don't allow that in the township. So it's definitely good to know before you sign a lease what is allowed and what's not, and that your agent understands all those things, because it can really get you in trouble if you get into a 5 or 10 year lease and then you're not even allowed to open a business or have alcohol. I mean, we looked at that. I mean, they're not able to have alcohol within a certain amount of space, and so that would have ruined their business. And so we ended up not choosing that retail center. But if they would have just went directly to that representative, he would have allowed them to sign the lease, and they would have been stuck.
There's no zoning in the Woodlands. All the uses are controlled by covenants, conditions, and restrictions. And so we had a group a couple of years ago that had reached out to us wanting to open, they said, I want to open a smoke shop in the Woodlands. And we told them, you can't do that. And they kind of argued with us, what do you mean? It's unincorporated, unrestricted, there's no zoning. And we kind of had to show them, look, how many other smoke shops have you seen in the Woodlands? There's zero, and it's for a reason. And that's just one example. There's a number of different uses and activities that are prohibited and not permitted in the Woodlands Township.
Yeah, a lot of signage issues, a lot of use issues. So it really is important to understand where your establishment can go if it's using alcohol, or where your establishment can go because of your signage, or all the things. So I really do feel like you really need to know and understand those things and work with somebody that does.
I think something to consider when you're looking at retail space, office space, any type of space for your business, you need to consider the tenant mix. Is there synergies for your business? Is there synergies with other business, and how y'all can feed off of each other, and how y'all can help each other out and grow and evolve as the community and area around you evolve? So something to always consider when you're choosing your real estate agent and talking to a commercial real estate broker on what that looks like, and helping you analyze your business and the finances and how it all plays together.
If you're ready to start your business in the Woodlands area, let us know. Follow our link in the bottom, like our stuff, and we're going to keep telling you about Montgomery County.